someone from Harare telling the sergeant at Zimbabwe Police Station that they are to change the charges. They are to leave the other 10 guys with the charge of inciting public violence and to give me a charge of Bishop Posa as the leader. So I was to be given a charge of inciting public violence and a charge of Bishop Posa as the leader, where I was said to be the convener of that victory celebration part by the parents. So it was during that time when at around 1 o'clock in early hours, I was told that I was to be put in a separate cell on my own because we were arrested. Amongst the people who were arrested, there were 6 men and 5 women. So it was said that these other 5 guys were going to be put in their cell and I was going to be put alone. Then I refused. I said, no, why is it that I'm to be separated with other guys? Up until we argued a lot, to the point that I was taken to Assistant Inspector Musa, who then tried to explain that because of the separation of the charges, I am to be put in a different cell with these other guys. But I argued my point up to the point that he also understood and ended up giving in, saying no, they should put us in one cell. So the following morning, that's when the CID law and order guys from Lupani were tasked to come to Cholo and have us to be taken to Lupani so that we're going to be interrogated there. They then interrogated us for the whole day up to at around 5 in the afternoon. That's when they called me again and said, no, things have changed. We've been ordered that we are to leave these other 10 guys here because there is no case against them. We've been ordered by Harare that we are to take you to an isolation cell room in Lupani. That's when I started to argue with them that, no, you guys, what is that exactly want to do to me? Because you have been changing the goalposts from the very day we got arrested yesterday. They said, no, you explain this, we'll explain a lot to you when we go to Lupani. I then requested through them to phone my lawyer to ask whether what they were doing was procedural or not. The lawyer said, no, now that all the details of me have been recorded by the Police, everything that was going to happen to me, they will be answerable to it. So that's when the team came from Wange came to Chocholo and picked me together with these other CIDs. They took me to Lupani, where I was very much, threatened by the guy who was manning CID law and order Lupani. I can't remember his name, but he was of Shona origin. He was threatening me, asking me a lot of things. Why is it that I want to separate Mtragas and all those things? And then from there, that's when I was put into an isolation cell.
Alright. Concluding from your words, you are saying your arrest or the call to make your arrest was made from Harare.
Yes.
And the local guys didn't have a charge for you.
Yes.
The charge had to be made in Harare.
Thank you.
The call made from Harare.
Thank you.
So that you were charged in Lupani.
Thank you. All our arrests, including these guys were recently arrested from Church. The police guys would tell us, Harare has instructed us to arrest you. And no wonder why even when they were acquitted on the 2nd of January at court, the charges were dropped because there was no complaining. And because Harare had instructed them to get arrested. And on arriving to the decision of dropping the charges, they were always phoning Harare. It was now the lawyers and the court officials, in one room, making a lot of meetings, having court officials phoning Harare to say, this is what is happening, what should we do? And I can tell you that these guys, the 8 guys who were arrested at Churchway, their charges were dropped without them getting into the dock. Yes.
So you are telling me that the arm of the law in Matabeleland or rather in Mtragas has no decision-making powers? They don't have.
They will always tell us that you guys were at work, don't blame us for what we are doing. We have got orders from Harare. And surprisingly, I have read the book by Dr. Joshua Mqondisi, The Story of My Life. what surprises me is that the arrest that Dr. Joshua Mqondisi went through after independence, he also mentions that whenever he was caught at Bulawayo Central, those guys at Bulawayo Central will tell him that Harare has instructed them to arrest him. So I've always been wondering, are we arrested by Harare or we are arrested through law? Because if it is through law, there is no need for them to be taking orders from Harare. It's a matter of them saying, no, so and so, you have committed a crime under this charge. And there will be no need for them to keep on changing the charges from one charge to another, if ever, because they are arresting people who are on the ground by that time.
All right. You say that they are always saying that they are at work.
Yes.
But they don't have decision-making power.
Yes.
They don't have a charge against you, or maybe say against any other person that might have arrested in relation to this particular subject.
Yes.
So, in your own view, the work that they are saying they are at work, what is this work? Because as the arm of the law,
yes,
their work is to arrest you if you are breaking the law and come to a point of decision making, give you a charge, something like that. Not wait for a call from, you say another state.
Yes,
right?
yes.
So another state is the one that's giving charges.
Yes, when they say we are just at work, they will be simply saying, we don't like what we are doing, but because we are defending our jobs, we don't have a choice. Because most of the times, even if you look at section 59 of the current constitution, it says every person has got a right to demonstrate and to petition as long as it is peaceful. So guided by that section, whatever we have done so far, whether we have committed a crime or not, we have never done our things violently. Our things are always peaceful. And the other thing that boggles our mind a lot is that they are still using the draconian law, which they changed from Loma, which was used by the Smith regime, to POSA, out of, should I say, the oppressive mind, because under the current constitution, POSA is no longer in existence, but they always apply POSA to our cases. And it reminds me of what just happened recently when Mnangagwa came into power. Mnangagwa just erased all the political cases that were committed by opposition political parties, leaders and activists during Robert Mugabe's era. And I'm even reminded of the case of Evans Mawarele, that guy who used to call himself the flag pastor. His charges were recently dropped because of the argument that he was fighting against Robert Mugabe. Just before this guy Makura passed away, his charges were dropped on the basis that he led in the booing of Grace Mugabe at the YCTA in Bulawayo. But what surprises us most is that our charges against whatever cases that have been preferred against us are still going on. And this has made us to realize that these people understand that we are in a genuine cause. And the cause is not all about personalities, but our cause is all about the system. And the system touches each and every Shona person, because we are talking about the issues affecting the law of material intelligence.
All right. What else can you say about your arrest?
I'll just say that these arrests, even if we understand that they are unlawful and unprocedural, they've made us to continue to do more of our activities, regardless of the fact that they continue to arrest us. Because on the other hand, we always feel that when they arrest us, they feel that probably we'll just calm down and probably stop our activities. But we are saying that we can't at this juncture afford to stop on what we are doing as far as fighting or pursuing our cause is concerned. Because what motivates us more is that even during the era of Smith, our fathers, even the so-called leaders that are there now, they used to be arrested, but they never cheated. Instead, they went on up until they achieved their independence. And we are saying, even if they continue to arrest us, we will still continue to fight for our cause, because no amount of intimidation or arrest will deter us from fighting for the noble cause of bringing Chaga's independence.
Yes. All right.